Hello everyone, today I'm back with another updated deck tech for another one of my favorite Naya commanders. This time it's Baylen the Haymaker. He's Naya for a 4/3 that has tap 2 untapped tokens you control, add 1 mana of any color, tap 3 untapped tokens you control, draw a card, tap 4 untapped tokens you control, put 3+1/+1 counters on Baylen the Haymaker, gains trample until end of turn. It's a really solid Baylen, tokens deck. You can just turn all the tokens you have into value with his abilities, even if they're just into play. You can, and it's not just creatures, it's all tokens. Let's go ahead and take a look at the deck list and show you why I like playing him. Here at the deck, as you can see, I have it separated into 4 stacks. Currently, we've got Game Changers, Game Enders, and Token Multipliers. Let's start with the Game Changers. So we've got Teferi's Protection, keep board safe, Gaia's Cradle for lots of mana, Enlighten Tutor to tutor out various helpful enchantments or artifacts, cards in all 3 of these categories as well as others. Aura Shards to help easily deal with all of the opponent's artifacts and enchantments. Crop Rotation, mostly to get through Gaia's, but there are other good lands if I already have it. And Smothering Tithe to help get me treasure tokens, which can be mana themselves or be used with Baylen's abilities. Next, we can look at 3 finishers. Start, I've got Moonshaker Cavalry, Craterhoof Behemoth. Very similar cards. Buffs everything with the number of creatures I have and gives them an evasion keyword. I'd say Craterhoof is a bit better because it has haste and can attack as well, and it's, even if they have blockers that could block stuff like with the flying or whatever, damage will still get through. But they're both end games. We also have Halo Fountain. This can easily win and is tutorable off the Enlightened Tutor, but you can pay a white to untap a tapped creature and create a 1/1. Pay 2 white to untap 2 tapped creatures and draw a card, or 5 white to untap 15 tapped creatures and win. Especially with Baylen being able to just tap down tokens and produce the mana, this is a very nice win condition in this deck. Now, we're gonna look at all the token doublers. Here, I believe I have every single token doubler in the game. If you know of any that I have missed, be sure to put it in the comments. But got Ozher Talk to triple my tokens, Mondrak doubles, Exalted Sunborn doubles, Anointed Procession double, Paralyzed doubles, Elizabeth Stormslave doubles, Doubling Season doubles, Elish Norn doubles the trigger to double, as well as other stuff like with Aura Shards or creature's own abilities. Same with Panharmonicon. Elish Norn does have the benefit of turning off opponents' stuff, and then just doubling stuff that's already on the board. Got Reese the Redeemed. Can create copies of each token. Onslaught Pride and Step doubles each token created that turn once I have City's Blessing, which is pretty easy to obtain. And Second Harvest just makes another of each token I control. Now, we'll go ahead and put those in now. Just look through the main deck and just show you everything in here. Got Creosote Heath, Windsept Heath, Canopy Vista, Growing Rights of Itlamok, turn into the technically better guy is Scradle. Bristling Backwoods, Sunbillow Verge, Command Tower, Plains, Rith's Grove, Plateau, Springheart Nantuko, Cranko Tin Street Kingpin, Abraded Bluffs, Professional Facebreaker, Charismatic Conqueror, Virtue of Loyalty, Arid Mesa, Naali Sun's Vanguard, Voice of Resurgence, Chaos Warp, Gruel Turf, Call the Coppercoats, Thunderhawk Gunship, Taiga, Thorn Spire Verge, Intangible Virtue, Torrens Fist of the Angels, Enduring Courage, Jetmir Nexus of Revels, Jungle Shrine, Agate Instigator, Heroic Intervention, Rabble Rousing, Boros Garrison, Caretaker's Talent, Celestia Sanctuary, Boss's Shafor, Kadira Caller of the Small, Blade of Selves, Old Gnawbone, Toby Beastie Befriender, Queen All of Rudok, Izuri's Predation, Jetmir's Garden, Skewed Swarm, Perforos God of the Forge, Jacked Rabbit, Cinderglade, Deflecting SWAT, War Leader's Call, Wooded Foothills, Unpakal 1000th Moon, Temple of the False God, Soul Warden, Hushwood Verge, Farmer Cotton, Fountain Port, Vandal Blast, Krenko Mob Boss, Elven Chorus, Myral Shield of Argive, Tireless Provisioner, Savannah, Sacred Foundry, Stomping Ground, Galta Mavrin, Galadriel's Dismissal, Echoing Assault, Thousand Moon Smithy, and Horn of Gondor. The deck is just packed with ways to make tokens, utilize tokens, help stuff attack better, deal damage on entrance. There's a lot of stuff to utilize the amount of tokens. I'll have a link to the deck in the description. Be sure to check that out if you want to build this deck or something similar and want inspiration. But let's go ahead and look at some opening hands. So just gonna get this shuffled up and just see opening hands. What we're looking for is mana production, at least one thing in each color so you can get Baylen out, and some other castable stuff, some ramp, some token producers, and just stuff so we can get the game plan going. Just get one more shuffle in, and let's then cut and check the hand. Cut. And starting 7, Voice of Resurgence, Craterhoof Behemoth, Caretaker's Talent, Kadira Caller of the Small, Command Tower, Tireless Provisioner, War Leader's Call. It's a lot of good cards, but only one land, so it's unfortunately not keepable. Let's check out a few more hands. Just look at that last hand. A lot of nice stuff, some solid cheap things, and some nice finishers, but no way to cast everything with only the one land. So we'll check out some more. So, sand Enduring Courage, Cranko 10th Street Kingpin, Boros Garrison, Myril Shield of Argive, Thornspire Verge, Voice of Resurgence, and Old Gnawbone. This, it has some decent cards. It has 2 lands, one of which is a bounce land. So I could get stuff set up for the first few turns. Turn 1, play the Thornspire, and the Boros bouncing the Thornspire, and then on turn 3, you could play the Thornspire and be able to play Cranko. Hopefully we draw more lands. Just like, look and see. I think I might keep this. It's not the best hand, but it's keepable. There's a Halo Fountain, just nice. A Canopy Vista. So another solid land that would turn on the Verge. And so I think I would have kept this hand, and looking at the draws, it would have been worth it. Let's check out, say, 2 more hands. Last one, if I had to mulligan something away, it would probably been the Old Gnawbone. Just because if it's expensive cost, and I'd even putting it to the bottom, I'd shuffle stuff anyway at some point, and it could come up. So let's just get this shuffled, and yeah, some cuts, and check out this hand. We've got Plateau, Crater Hoof, Teferi's Protection, Caretaker's Talent, Queen Olinol of Ruidach, Bristling Backwoods, and Panharmonicon. That's 7 there. Got 2 lands, nothing to I can cast off of that right away. I do the Backwoods, then the Plateau, hopefully draw another land and could play all in all our Caretaker. This one I'd keep if I was low, mulling away Crater Hoof or Panharmonicon, but probably wouldn't keep it on 7. Just, there's a land on top, so it would work out, but it's probably not something I would have kept. Hand 1. And let's shuffle up and look at one more hand. Then we'll see what that one goes. So it isn't really a combo deck, so it doesn't necessarily have like straight God hand to negate him immediately. It's more mid-range East deck with aggro components, but really just a God hand for this, just something with enough mana so you can cast the commander on curve and do some other stuff. So let's see. Lealty Sun's Vanguard, Rith's Grove, Exalted Sunborn, Echoing Assault, Chaos Warp, Enlightened Tutor, and Thornspire Verge. Once again, it's a bounce land. It could still have 2 mana turn 2. Not that there's really anything I could do with that. The best thing I could really do with this hand is Thornspire, Rith's Grove, Enlightened Tutor, and find something to help out. It is not a hand I would probably keep. Check out the top. It's a caretaker's talent. But yeah, this isn't one that I would keep. But that's this deck. I find it enjoyable to play. Like I said, description. Check out the description for the link, and be sure to go check it out. See how build it. If there's anything you think I'm missing, feel free to comment. And have a nice day. Please like and subscribe. Bye.